Oh, oh. Oh, we're live. Sweet. Hey, everybody. Whoa, man. Whoa, that one had power. What was I talk? What am I talking about? I'm talking about Lemon Kush, man. That's what it's called. Something like that. Lemon OG. It kicks. What are you throwing around? Blankets. Why? I think I had my paper towel roll in there earlier. If it sounds disorganized, that's because it is. The paper towels aren't supposed to be there. But you know what? They are. I don't know why. I think it's because I was, cleaning. Oh yeah, it's because I was doing the floors and I just picked up the paper towel roll and threw it there earlier. And I was like, alright. Then I moved on. And, alright. Let's, how are we gonna start this off, eh? Let's dirty up the Blight Hauler. How are we gonna do it? Stone Gray. Man, I don't remember what I was named this or if I was gonna talk about anything. I think I named it like the lyric from a Heart song. That's what you get when you're getting cooked. Yeah, that Lemon Kush, man. Mighty, mighty. I found out that some plans I had today fell through, and I sat down to play some Stalker Misery mod, and call Pripyat. The one where you're the soldier the colonel dropped into the zone to figure out what's happening to all the helicopters. And I ended up playing for 4 hours. I was like, man, I played for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's a long time. Look at the clock, like, oh, never mind. I usually don't play for that long these days because I got other things to do. And I'm like, I'm writing, man, and I'm on drama stuff, man. And it's like, working out, man. You know what? We're not even going to paint the Death Guard. Because I like this color. And I'll show you what I like this color for. Little leathers! For Orc Boys. But I will be dry brushing the Death Guard with it. Yeah. Again, I was looking at doggos on the internets. And, you know, I was looking at, I look at rescue dogs all the time. Because if a dachshund shows up in one of the local shelters, oh, one of us is getting a dachshund and his name is me, son. I'll rescue a dachshund and then I'll start an Instagram page. Because I'll just, you know, I can get, if I, every once in a while I can, you know, somebody will be like, yo, Timmy, you helped me out a lot. That's how I get on my Warhammer. A lot of it. They're like, yo, Timmy, you've done a lot of stuff to help me. Can I buy you something? I'm like, buy me Warhammer, dog. I'll be like, buy me some dog stuff, man. And they'll, like, take me shopping or whatever. They'll be like, yo, what do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. Give me this dog treat. This chew toy. And we'll call it square. gotta remind my dad to do that. Alright. I'll make sure it's still there, and then I'll remind him. I got something that, I had a bunch of old cards hanging around, and my nieces started getting into the card game that I had hanging around, a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I gotta get my dad to ship them down to my nieces. Yeah. That'll happen. And ball sexery. So I think I listened to Hell's Reach because I told my dad about the whatever it is, what you would call it, and the audiobooks, and he was into it. I was talking to my friend about stuff, and I was like, man, I need to get a job, because I was like, because all I've wanted to do with my life until recently is like sit around, draw, and do martial arts. And then I've like definitely been doing that, and you know, like I worked at Toys R Us for a little while, and like I worked at a factory for a little while when I was doing all that jazz. And then I worked a couple other like random jobs. And I spent a long time just doing nothing in martial arts. Living in some fam's basements. And yeah, man. Now I got a concussion. Really sucked. What are you doing? I'm trying to find something to listen to. Oh well. But every setback is another opportunity. That's why I'm writing a book. If I hadn't gotten a concussion, I wouldn't be writing a book. If I hadn't gotten dumped, I wouldn't be writing a book. It's only like 25 pages, I guess, but it's fairly, some of it's fairly thick. It's like 30, it's like nearly 30,000? I forget what it is. How many? I'll tell you guys how many it is. It's either I've written 30,000 words overall. I think that's it. It's like in the random short stories since the new year. I've written 30,000 words of short stories. I haven't been writing that much the last 4 or 5 days, so I'll catch up back. I'll catch back up. But yeah, each setback is an opportunity, and each goal can be achieved. I mean, oh man, I'm getting blessed by Nurgle. My nose. Well, it's actually the fat hit I just took. I mean, I got pretty decent at sword fencing, which is what I wanted to do with my life. And if there's traits of my personality that are uncommon, it's because I did a shitload of sword fencing. Oh, good lord, I just stepped on one of the kebabs. Oh, fuck, that hurt. It's because I did a shitload of sword fencing, my dude. Oh, fuck. A lot. But at the same time, you know, hindsight being 2020, I should have just been working a part-time job the whole time. And that's something on the list for soon. Soon. First, we have to get this house stuff in order. And then my family will hire a maid. And then the maid will do what I do. And then, they might also hire like a groundskeeper to do the other half of what I do. I don't know. We'll have to hire some help to watch the house. It's not me. And then, yeah. I got some things in the works, guys. It was a massive delay to these plans due to my concussion. Massive delay does not put the terms rightly. I would have had a full-time job. Oh, nearly very, 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 a couple months before the wedding, maybe. No, not before the first wedding, not my little sister's wedding, but when I went to Utah for the wedding, I had a bunch of jobs lined up, and then I got my concussion doing sword fencing. Quite under the head. Sucked. How did I get it? Ooh. Showing off the purpose of kata. And then I wasn't prepared practice-wise or grip-wise. And then it found my skull. And it hurt. Oh. Things I don't do anymore. I don't sword fence anymore. But hey, guys. Since then, I found Warhammer. And you should find multiple hobbies. Maybe you lose your legs. Maybe you lose your arms. Maybe you lose, who knows? Maybe tragedy befalls you. But, who knows how this is gonna look? I'm just trying some random shit, you know. And we're gonna paint that over with white. But, yeah. To me, it's always been important. The purpose of the sword and the pen... I knocked the camera. Somebody who does sword fencing isn't because... isn't because just for the purposes of recording the art and learning the art. It's also for the purposes of... Oh, damn, what the fuck? Oh, that was... Oh, hey. Forgot that was there. Is when some shit like, you've almost lost a finger, you severed an artery, and you got a severe concussion from sword fencing, and you decide to hang it up. Because, it's too much. Yeah, alright. You know what, man? Y'all can have fun, man. and I was doing like particularly dangerous stuff, which was that maybe the protection gear I would be wearing is maybe leg paddings and gloves. And that's it. Definitely no helmets, ever. So, decided to hang the whole thing up. There's some interesting things, man, like historical martial arts and from Europe and China and Japan and all sorts of places, man. It's all very interesting to me. And who knows? I might get into some sort of practice of fencing again in the future. But for now, I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna do kata by myself for like hand-to-hand martial arts, for sure. Oh man, but it's my nose is clogged up. Something fierce, dog. But it's not something I'm going to be practicing like I used to. I don't think anymore. At least not for years coming. We'll see. I'm fine with this life though, and that's why I've been drawing. I've told people, I'm like, look, man. One day I might take too much damage. You get banged up too much and decide it's all over. It's not worth it. That kind of crossing that bridge. And martial arts isn't the game where you have 1 foot in and 1 foot out either, man. So you just gotta either you're in or you're out. Like either you're in, there's no like half stepping, man, because you're gonna get hurt if you do. Especially the like low gear fencing, sword fencing, you will get hurt. You have to be all in, or it's either all in or you're out. That's it. I mean, I don't want to speak for anybody else. You can do whatever, but for me, I was in with both feet or it's over, so I said, nope, no, man. It's enough. It's enough for me, dog. But also, if I had gotten a job, my house would probably be falling into a ruin about this time, and so it wouldn't be in the shape that it is right now. And like I said, all setbacks are opportunities in disguise. Stopping martial arts, doing this thing has like disconnected me from the internet. And this is the first time I've played video games for that long in a super long time. Most of the time I just like paint and draw and write. And just knock some paint over. Yeah. Oh, fucked up. God, I fucked up again, man. It's tough. I'm not talking about that, just I'm having a tough time, man. I don't know why. I'm off. There we go. I got my mojo back. So, yeah. I think I'm also gonna probably get back into painting. Painting. like on canvases and such, man. Ooh. Yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah. The concussion. And the setback. And the plan. To the redemption plan. The redemption song, my man. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Because none but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear of atomic energies. Because none of them can stop the time. How long will... Alright, that's... I find those lyrics profound. Why? Hey, man. Who knows? I might get taken out by a car tomorrow. If I do, you know that, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Know that I love you. Know that, yeah, see, it's really... Excuse me, it's the circle against the world, dog. That doesn't make sense. It's you and your friends and your homeboys, the people that you ride with. You guys against the world. It sounds fucked up, but it's just that the universe and by extension the planet is an uncaring place. And if you want to get what you're owed, you don't physically or actually take it and rob it like an old school train robber, but in like the sense of an example, you got to get out there, dawg. You got to jump on that train with that mask on and then run off into the desert with your crate of loot. You gotta. You know, it's a really poor way of you gotta take what's yours. And I don't even mean it in like the most ways that people mean it. It's just I just mean it that like not. This isn't a place where people are just gonna be handing out accolades or anything for free. This isn't the plant. You know, you ain't gonna get a Dell for nothing, man. So what you gotta do is you gotta wake up early in the morning and put in that time, dog. And when you get set back, figure out a way to deal with it. And when you do deal with it, you know, and you move on to the next thing. You know, keep the lessons, dog. No. The thing is, I don't condone robbery or anything like that. I'm definitely not saying that, but, you know, like, there's a reason I'm here every day, even though sometimes people ain't watching. Because part of the reason is I gotta get better at what I do. But those that stop are those that are stopped. You gotta head into the dragon's lair, punch the dragon in its face, take its hoard of gold. How did they kill Smog? They ran up in there, and then somebody shot him in the heart, and then they had to fight an army. How do you get an army keeping D&D? You fight and hold off the hordes. I was like, shit, what do they call it in D&D? I'm also high as fuck. I forgot what I was talking about for a second, too. How do you, garner anything of value? How did, what's it called? The stalker and the scientist, the professor of science, I think is what he was, and the writer. They had to walk through the entire zone to get to the heart of the zone. Now, there's a lesson in that, man. To achieve what you want to achieve in life, sometimes you gotta find where the dragon's watching its horde, and especially if you want the dragon's horde, you gotta kick the dragon in the balls, and then you gotta steal its horde. In every video game, how do you get anywhere? You go to some place where they're like, everybody dies when they go there. You're like, cool, check this one out. And you come back like, I can't believe you did what you did. And then it just goes on like, what? You knocked the sun down out of the sky? How did you do that? You're like, I don't worry about it. And then, you know, you go kill the sun god. And then you get the sun back. Like, you got the sun back. You killed the sun god. That's just crazy. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta knock the sun down, then kick the sun god and his nuts with some dragon nuts that you stole. All right, never mind. I just thinking about this buffalo video that I saw, where this hyena ripped the buffalo's balls off. This is the craziest thing. Nature's vicious, my dude. I can link it, but I don't know if you guys even want to see that. I'll link it anyways, if I can find it. But yeah. You gotta do what the hyenas did to that buffalo. You gotta do dragons like you do in Dungeons and Dragons. You gotta do the boss like you do a boss of video games. And it's not like you just drop into the fight in a boss. Or if you do, it's Monster Hunter, and the boss fight is this crazy struggle that takes forever. And that's the point, is that even before the finale, there's going to be a struggle where you have to you know, go through the Black Forest. You have to go through the swamp of the dead. You have to go through the city of eternal woe. And that's frequently what dealing with setbacks takes. Have a nice day.